I'm Sim from Heirloom Naturally. We grow old-fashioned vegetables and seeds in the field without chemicals in the glorious high country town of Mansfield, Victoria. And one of the most common questions that I'm getting at the moment is, of course, about our Egyptian walking onions. My goodness, they elicit so many comments and so many questions. And the common question that I'm receiving at the moment is, how do I know when to harvest them? And so today I am starting to harvest some of our Egyptian walking onions, and I thought that I would show you what we look for in our crop as we are beginning to harvest them. Okie dokie, so here we are in part of our walking onion crop, and this one here is a lovely example. So at the top here is a small set of seeds, we call them seed sets, and this one here is just perfect to be planted to give you next season's walking onion crop. And if we follow this one down, you'll notice another set of larger seed sets. Now you can plant them, and we certainly do. We plant both of those sizes of walking onion seed sets. But these are also really lovely if you're into cocktail onions or little pickled onions. And they are a little bit fiddly to process, but they make great tasty pickling onions or cocktail onions. So you've got a choice, I guess, with this crop in terms of what you would like to do with that particular set. And if I continue down this stalk, and you can notice there that it's quite a robust stalk, and I get to the bottom of this clump, you'll notice this one here is not attached to the one that I just showed you, but look at the size of those. Now again, that could be seed sets if you wanted to, or absolutely edible as well. So I come down to the base of this one now, and this is what I wanted to show you. So you can see quite a bit of browning off, papery stalks, very similar to garlic. So there's still a little bit of greenery on this. These have been eaten quite significantly by earwigs, which is why you don't have all of the top stalks on them. But you'll notice there that it is still a bit green, but at the base it is quite browned off. There's quite a number of brown papery stems that have dried off. And that's a great indicator that these are ready to be harvested. So we would go ahead now and dig these up, and if I just come over the top, you can see some more. Looking quite brown, ready to be harvested. Now if you wanted these to start walking for you, you can leave them in the ground, absolutely, and these ones will fall over eventually and root and give you next season's Egyptian walking onions. Or if you wanted to help it along, what you can do is, if I come to this stalk, you can bend it down. Oops. Just bend it down to the ground, and over time that will just root itself in, and that's how they start walking across your vegetable garden. Now if you know how we grow, we don't do that. We do harvest the entire lot, so we dig out this whole clump. We will dry the whole thing as it is, and then remove these seed sets for replanting between March, April, May, June at the absolute latest next year for our Egyptian walking onion crops. So as I don't have three hands, so I can't hold the phone and film and dig, I just thought that I'd show you some that we've already pulled out of the ground and what they look like. So effectively you are just digging out clumps that look like that. So that's one there. They do give you all sizes of onions. There are some that are smaller, some that are larger. Welcome to the world of heirlooms. Not one size or shape fits all. But all we'll do now is hang these for a few weeks. Then we will cut off the top, cut off the bottom, discard this stem into the compost, eat these magnificent, delicious walking onions, and replant these for next year. So that's it. It's really not rocket science. Just look for when the tops and the bottoms are really drying off like that. That is telling you we're ready to be harvested. And hopefully you've enjoyed growing your walking onions. That's it from me here at Heirloom Naturally. Eat well, stay well.